Hello, grade 2. It is time for math. Hopefully you were able to do your bell work to get your mind set and ready and warmed up for our math lesson for today. Just give me a second and I will share my screen with you and we can begin. Today we're going to be continuing to practice using our analog clock reading. Here we go. So today you will be doing the activity page that's called Telling Time Quarter Hour Worksheet number 2. There are 4 similar pages that were sent to your parents or your grown-ups on email. So hopefully they were able to print it out for you. If not, then maybe just save it for a little bit later. But I'm going to explain this page to you so that you are ready to go as soon as you have your pages ready for you. Ready for yourself. Okay, so today there are a number of clocks showing a time that is in the quarters. So do you remember, just a moment, do you remember that we divided the clock into 4 equal parts? Just going to grab my cord, nice and close to you. All right, so here is an analog clock. I'm just stopping sharing my page for a moment. Here's an analog clock, and the analog clock has 2 hands, and sometimes it has 3, but we're only going to be focusing on the 2 hands today that are called the hour hand and the minute hand. Like I said in yesterday's lesson, the hour hand is the shorter one. It's very important to know the difference between the 2 hands. The shorter hand is called the hour hand, and it moves slower around the clock. Whoopsie, slower around the clock than the minute hands. That went very fast. And the hour hand points to the numbers that are shown on the face of the clock. And the minute hand is longer in length, but it goes around faster every time it goes around the clock. We have a new hour. So by the time the minute hand travels all the way around the clock, the hour hand just moves a short distance from one number to the next. So today, I'm just going to remind you that we can divide our clock face into 4 equal parts by drawing a line from the 12 to the 6 and from the 3 to the 9. And each of those sections that are created by those divided lines is called a quarter. There are 4, and we call fourths a quarter. So today we're going to be practicing telling time at the quarter divisions or segments of time. So let's do that with the hour hand pointed to the 6 before we do our page. If the hour hand is pointing to the 6 and the minute hand is pointing to the 12, you can use your own personal clocks. That's why I sent them home in your pickup package for you to have handy. The minute hand is pointing to the 12. We say o'clock. So it's in the 6th hour, just the new 6th hour, 6 o'clock. We start with the hours and end with the minutes. It's called o'clock because it's starting fresh again, 0, 0, 0 minutes. All right, so now let's move 1 quarter. So 1 quarter is this way is half, and then this way is a quarter. So We need to move it oopsie, wrong way, 1/4 around the clock. That's 5, 10, 15 minutes. Every quarter is 15 minutes long. So now we have our hour hand pointing to the 6 and the minute hand pointing to the 3. It is now 6:15 or 6:15. Now let's move it another quarter. 5, 10, 15. And we have both our hour hand and our minute hand pointing to the 6. Actually, the hour hand by now is halfway between the 6 and the 7. So we say 6, 15, 20, 25, 30. 6:30 or 6:30. Okay, so now let's continue to travel. As the hour hand is traveling 5, 10, 15 more minutes, the hour hand is also moving closer to the next hour. And so we can say that it's now still in the 6th hour. 6, 30, 35, 40, 45, 6:45. Let's continue to travel. One last quarter. 5, 10, 15. It shows now that it is a new hour of 7 o'clock. Okay, so I'm going to now share my screen with you again. And let's have a look at our practice page. On our practice page, we see that there are 12 clocks. Each clock has an hour hand that's short and a long hand that is the minute hand. You need to print in the digital clock numbers. So before the 2 dots, you need to print the hours. So look at the shorthand for that. That's the first number to look at. Then there's the 2 dots to separate the hours from the minutes, and we count by 5s for that. When the minute hand is pointing to the 12, we do not say 60, we say 00 for that. And use your personal clocks to help you with the numbers for the minutes. Make your hands on your personal clock from school, the one that we made out of paper, cardstock, and the 2 hands that you cut out. Make your personal clock hands point to the same numbers that are on the clock, that are on your activity page, but be careful. Please be very careful not to switch around the short with the long. Otherwise, you'll end up with the wrong time. It really does make a difference what the hour and minutes are. All right. Once you're finished your math page for today, then you're finished your math lesson for today. Make sure to take a picture of it, or your parents can take a picture of it, and send all of your activities, your completed activity pictures to me in one separate email on Friday. Have a great day. I'm going to stop sharing so I can say goodbye. Have a great day.